Welcome to another deep dive where we get to go beyond the headlines and, just really explore some of the amazing things that are happening with AI all over the world.
I love it.
And today we've got reports from Bangladesh,
Oh, wow.
Africa, and India. And it's really inspiring to see
Yeah.
how this technology is actually being used for good.
Well, what's so exciting to me is that for so long we've been hearing all about AI, but it feels very theoretical. And it's like now we're really seeing the rubber hit the road, and it's being applied to some of the biggest problems that we face as humans on the planet today.
Yeah, I think that's so important. And that's what we want to dive into.
Yeah.
So let's start in Bangladesh.
Okay.
You might know that it's one of the most flood-prone countries in the world.
Yeah.
And sadly, traditional disaster response often comes too late.
Right.
But now they've got this AI system in place to help.
It's amazing, isn't it? It can predict floods days in advance.
Days in advance.
It uses satellite imagery, weather patterns, even stuff on social media.
Really? Social media?
Oh, yeah. All kinds of data to try and predict that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, that really gives people time to prepare,
Oh, absolutely.
to evacuate if they need to.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's so exciting about this is it's really saving lives.
And it's using resources better.
Yeah, they can pinpoint exactly where the aid is needed most because they can see where the flood's going to hit.
That's so smart. And you know what else they've done?
What's that?
They actually have it so people on the ground can report in.
Oh.
And so it's like this collaborative
Wow.
thing between
AI
and the humans on the ground.
That's a really important point, and that's what makes it so powerful, right? It's not just a machine making predictions, it's the machine working with humans to really, pinpoint this and help people.
It's amazing.
I
I love that. Okay, so we're going from like preparing for floods in Bangladesh to Africa.
Okay.
And in Africa, they're dealing with poaching, which is a huge problem.
Right.
But they're using AI to help with this.
Yeah, they've got these AI-powered sensors set up all over these wildlife preserves.
Like always on ears listening for poachers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 24/7 surveillance.
I love that. Always on ears.
But that's the thing. It can pick up things even in really dense foliage or at night when traditional patrols would have a hard time.
Right.
So it can differentiate between animal sounds and human sounds. So it can tell if someone's out there that shouldn't be.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. So if it picks up like gunshots
Okay.
or human voices in a restricted area, it'll send an immediate alert to the rangers.
So that real-time aspect of it.
Yes.
That's so crucial.
Absolutely. The quicker the rangers can get there, the better the chances of catching the poachers.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop there.
What else?
They've got AI-powered drones now.
Oh, wow.
For surveillance, it's like an eye in the sky.
Wow.
And they can use pattern recognition to spot poachers, even in really tough conditions.
It's like taking the conservation efforts and like expanding the reach.
Exactly. They can cover huge areas that would be impossible to patrol on foot.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so what is it doing to the poaching? Is it helping?
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing a decrease in poaching incidents.
That's great.
An increase in arrests.
Wow.
So ultimately, the animals have a much better chance of survival.
So it's not just about like one animal.
Yeah.
It's about the whole.
It's about the entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's about protecting the balance of nature,
Right.
for generations to come.
Absolutely. Okay. So from protecting wildlife in Africa,
Yeah.
we're going to rural India.
Okay.
And they're using AI to address another really big problem, lack of access to quality education.
Yeah. Millions of kids in these remote areas have a really hard time getting a good education,
Right.
but they've come up with this AI-powered learning platform.
Oh, wow. Tell me about it.
It's amazing they deliver lessons on low-cost smartphones. So
Wow.
even in areas with limited resources, kids can still learn.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and here's a really cool part. The AI actually personalizes the experience for each student.
So it's like a personal tutor in your pocket.
Exactly. It can adjust the difficulty of the material, provide extra explanations if a kid's struggling, even offer words of encouragement.
Oh, wow.
It's incredible.
It's like it's looking at each student and saying like, oh, you need a little extra help here.
Yeah.
Or you're getting this.
It's like a personalized learning companion.
Why-
Well, it's really cool.
And it also helps the teachers.
Oh, yeah. It provides them with data so they can see which students are struggling and where they need more support.
So they can really target their teaching.
Exactly.
That's so smart.
Yeah, and here's another amazing thing about it. It uses local dialects.
Oh, wow.
So it's accessible to all students no matter their background.
I love that. It's really breaking down those barriers.
Yeah.
And making sure that everyone has access to this incredible learning.
It's creating a much more inclusive learning environment.
It really is.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where every kid, no matter where they live,
Yes.
has this opportunity to learn and to grow and to reach their full potential.
That's the kind of future that this technology is helping to build.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we've got Bangladesh, Africa, India,
Yeah.
all these amazing things going on with AI that are really showing how it can be used for good.
Yeah. These are such hopeful stories.
They
Or
are.
show how AI can be used to overcome challenges
Right.
to make a real difference in the world.
It makes me so optimistic for the future.
Me too.
It's so inspiring to see these stories.
It is. And these are just a few examples. There's so much more happening all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
We're really just scratching the surface of what's possible.
That's an exciting time.
It is an exciting time.
I love it.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, it's really amazing to see how AI is being used in all these different ways to make a real difference in the world.
Yeah, it's like we have this incredible tool now to help us with all these problems we've been facing.
It is. And the best part is it's not just about the technology itself. It's about how it's being used with people, you know?
Collaboration, that's what it's all about.
Exactly like in Bangladesh with that flood prediction system, it wouldn't be nearly as effective if they weren't getting input from the people on the ground.
Right. They're the ones who are really experiencing those floods firsthand.
Yeah, they can tell the AI what's happening in real time and where the help is needed most.
And in Africa, the AI is helping the rangers protect the wildlife, but they're still the experts on the ground.
Absolutely. It's about combining their knowledge with the AI's insights to create something even more powerful.
It's like a partnership between humans and technology.
Exactly, working together to make a positive impact.
It's so refreshing to see these positive stories about AI. You know,
I know what you mean.
we hear so much about the negative stuff like job displacement and, all those scary future scenarios.
Right, but these stories show us that AI can be used for good.
Yeah, it's about shifting the narrative and focusing on the possibilities.
Exactly. We have the power to choose how we use this technology, and we can choose to use it to make the world a better place.
It's like instead of being afraid of AI, we can use it to create a future that we all want to live in.
Exactly, a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.
And that's what these stories are really all about.
Yeah, they're about hope and progress and using our ingenuity to solve problems.
And let's not forget, it takes hard work and dedication
Yeah.
to make these solutions work.
Right. It's not about just setting up the technology and walking away.
We have to keep working at it, keep collaborating, keep learning.
And keep listening to the communities we're trying to help.
Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, AI is about people.
It is. It's about using technology to connect with each other and create a better world for everyone.
And that's what makes these stories of AI for good so inspiring.
They remind us that we have the power to make a difference.
And that technology can be a force for positive change.
It really can. It's an exciting time to be alive.
It is. I'm feeling very optimistic.
Me too.
It's amazing how these stories really highlight that AI isn't just about cold, hard technology.
Yeah, it's about using that technology and connecting with people to understand their needs and to really empower them
Right.
to create change in their communities.
You're absolutely right. It's like AI is this bridge
Yes.
connecting us to each other and to information and to solutions that were once out of reach.
It really is, and it's opening up so many possibilities.
It is. So where do we go from here?
That's the big question.
What does this mean for all of us listening?
I think the biggest thing is we all have a responsibility to be informed,
Yes.
to be engaged with this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a tech expert or a policymaker
Right.
or just someone who cares about the future.
Right.
Your voice matters in this conversation.
We need to be having these conversations about AI,
Absolutely.
how to use it ethically, all those things.
About ethics, about how we govern this technology
Yeah.
and, supporting those initiatives that
Yeah.
are really using AI for good.
And making sure it's actually meeting the needs of people.
Absolutely, especially those who are most vulnerable.
Yeah.
AI can be such a powerful tool for social justice,
Yeah.
and we need to make sure that's happening.
It's not just about the technology, it's about the people.
Yes, it's a social and cultural shift.
It is.
As much as it is a technological one,
Yeah.
it's really about how we choose to use this
Exactly.
powerful tool.
So as you're listening, think about how AI is impacting your life.
Yeah.
Think about the good, the bad,
The possibilities.
the challenges.
And what problems do you see that AI could help with?
Yeah.
What kind of future do you want to build with AI?
These are great questions. And these are the kinds of things we're going to keep talking about here on the Deep Dive.
We are, because the future of AI is not set in stone.
It isn't.
We are writing it right now.
We all have a role to play.
Yes, we do.
Well, thank you for joining us on this Deep Dive.
Yeah, this was fun.
I love talking about this stuff.
Me too.
And we hope you'll join us next time
Yes, please do.
as we continue to explore the world of AI.
and all its amazing potential.
It's incredible.
It is